Guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm going to film a look using the Kylie Cosmetics Birthday Collection palette. It is a brand that I didn't think I would necessarily use on my channel, not because I have anything against them, but just because I had never seen a palette that really drew me in or spoke to me until I saw the birthday palette. And I saw Nicole Concilio do a review and a tutorial on it and swatches and all that. And I just was like, oh my gosh, some of those colors are so beautiful. And I just like the combination. And I like the fact that there's a lot of fun colors, but there's also a lot of more neutral colors. So it's a good combo. And this is the palette right here. I think the packaging is really, really cool. And another reason why I haven't ordered really from them, I think I ordered one time I have to have ordered one time from them because I am going to be using one of the Kylighters today. This is like the only other thing I own by her. And the shipping is usually not a great price. So I find that for KKW as well. So that's why I've never ordered from them at all. But I did sign up for their email list and they gave me a coupon for $15 off of the palette. So that made the $65 palette $50. And then it was free shipping as well. Yes. So, $50, it's a lot, but it's 21 eyeshadows. And I had a Visa gift card left over from my birthday. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. So I did. So I'm going to do a look with it today. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's called Sipping Pretty. And this is glittery and it does come off if you rub it hard enough. It is textured and I have a little bit of glitter on my finger. So I don't like that, but it comes with this little plastic insert. It has a mirror, but it does not stand alone. It's like a magnetic closure. And it does not bend all the way backwards. And these are the shades inside. Now I know that initially they might look like other colors that we've seen, but like this color down here, which I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Oh yeah, there you go. It's like burgundy, but it has like blue, like duochrome glitter in it. And like this one is a really pretty like purple duochrome shade. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. And then like this one is like pink with like a gold shift to it. I don't know. I just saw them and was like, I really want to try something from her because I like trying different brands and, I have a channel, so why not? So I figured I would do a look with this, see what we think, and let's get started. As you guys can see, I have purple hair now. I'm looking for my eyeshadow base. I'm going to go in with my MAC paint stick in white. So last week, I colored it about, I would say a little over a week ago, but I did pre-film some videos, so that's why, sorry, I'm trying to grab my dry sponge. It's not going well. There we go. So I pre-filmed a few videos, and so that's why in a few videos from last week, I still had the same hair, even though in person I had this hair. So yeah, but I just decided to go in. I actually mixed Purple Rain from Arctic Fox with Girls Night, Periwinkle. Is it Periwinkle? I think so. A little bit of Periwinkle and then some blue from Ion, all from Sally Beauty Supply. And it just turned like the prettiest shade of violet. So I was like, okay, yeah, I like it. And my roots were light enough, like they hadn't grown in fully or anything like that. So I was like, I don't even have to, so I didn't even have to bleach or anything in order to get it like this. So that was also a plus. I have not bleached my hair at all since last August, which was when I first started coloring my hair fashion colors. So I guess that's what they call them. Okie doke. So let me grab a blending brush. I think I'm going to go in with, put it to the side. Where did it go? There we go. All right. So I think first I'm going to go in with my Morphe M441, which looks like this. It's a little misshapen. She's been through it, I think. Okay, and so I'm going to go into Sipping Pretty. And I think the first shade I'm going to go in is, I'm just going to go right in with that bright, bright pink. And I don't know, oh wait, okay. So that shade is called Pretty, from what I can tell. I don't know if I'll be able to distinguish all the shade names. I wish that they would have spent for $65 some extra money on just putting the shade names on the palette. Like, I find that really annoying, especially for an expensive palette, for them to not, I mean, I think every palette should have the names on the actual palette, but especially for a palette that costs that much, it's like, come on guys, get it together. That's just my opinion. So I'm just going to blend that through the crease. I have sort of an idea of what I want to do. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do something bold. Big surprise. This does produce a decent amount of kick up, but I'm able to pick the kick up back up and put it back on my brush and use it. But it does, they are very powdery, but they're also very pigmented. I'll have to see if they stain the eyelids. That doesn't personally bother me because it does come off. Like, it's not like it permanently stains them, but I know it bothers some people. So I'm just putting that all over the crease from inner to outer. And I'm blending it pretty well. I took it pretty far up, which is what I love to do, as you guys know. I like to be able to see the eyeshadows when my eyes are open. And because I don't have like giant lid space, I just like to take them up further. I just always have. So, some new makeup releases this week. Jeffree Star is going to be releasing a liquid highlighter, which I think is really cool. I'm not a huge liquid highlighter fan normally, but I think I'm going to pick up the lightest shade. I think I'm going to try and see if this one here, it's like a shimmery, like champagne color. I'm going to see if that one will work as a brow bone highlight really quick with my Morphe like little blue flat shader brush. That one is really powdery. And that one is almost like just, well, no, okay, it's blending, it's going. So I'm going to get the lightest shade of his liquid highlighter. I'm not a huge liquid highlighter person, but I think he's also coming out with another formula of like a dry highlighter. I'm not positive if it's coming out on the same day, but I will most likely pick up the lightest shade of the liquid highlighter and just give it a shot. I mean, I usually buy what he sells, so just re-intensifying the pink that we lost when I did that brow bone shade. I didn't put any additional product on the brush though, because it's already pretty pigmented. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe I'll dip in one more time. There we go. That's better. Pink color is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to take a little bit of my finger and rub my two index fingers together. And I'm just going to put that on the lid, mostly towards the inner corner. because I think you guys know I like to do that for shimmery shades just because. And the dogs are barking. I don't know if you hear that knocking sound. I don't know what that is. I don't know where it's coming from. One moment. Okay. I don't know where it was coming from. It was coming from outside. We are having really bad storms. Well, we were. And now it's like a slight break in the storm. So I don't know if they're fixing stuff from, I know I heard lots of thunder, lots of lightning, some crashes. I think like a transformer blew, so not good. Okay, I can't decide if I want to take that one or that one. Okay, I think I'm going to take this one right here. Just because it's a little bit more pigmented, I might use the lavendery one in the inner corner. But for the lid, I'm just going to use that peachy one with the gold shift. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, by no means do you have to have this palette to do this look. I'm here to tell you, this palette is not revolutionary. It's not like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen these shades anywhere else. So if you just kind of look at the shades that I'm using and then, you know, look in your collection, see what you have. If you want to buy the palette, buy the palette. I bought the palette because I've never owned an eyeshadow palette by her, and I just wanted at least one, and I thought this is the first one that I've been drawn to, so I got it. But I could definitely achieve this look with like one of my Juvia's Place palettes or, you know, something else. I'm just going to take a little bit of that lavender and just put it, yeah, see, it doesn't really do much of anything. Well, adds a little bit of duochrominess to the inner corner. Yeah, I guess. It's a pretty shade. Okay, then I'm going to go in with that shade that I love, which is the burgundy one that has like the blue duochrome glitter. I don't know yet if the bluochrome, Anya. I don't know if the duochrome shift is going to show up on my eyes or if it's just going to go away as soon as I set it down. I'm just looking for this one brush that would be really perfect if I had it. And I did have it. There it is. Okay. It's my Real Techniques, and it's a domed shader brush. I really like it. It's like a flat shader brush, but it's more domed. So I like it for placing color in the outer corner. You can see where I've dipped in here, here, and here. There's like a little bit of kick up, but not too bad. So I'm going to go into that shade. I'm like, maybe I should have put some glitter glue on the outer half too. But then it'll make it hard to blend. Okay, we'll just go with it and see what happens. So I think if you wanted the glitter to show up, you would definitely have to put down some glitter glue and maybe put it on your lid as like a, you know, like as the only color on your lid. It definitely does not, the blue does not come through, which is sad, but it's still a pretty burgundy shade. I don't know why here it's showing up more burgundy and there it's showing up more brown. It's interesting. It has like a very dark base, and I am blowing it out pretty far in the outer corner only because I'm going to be wiping it with a makeup wipe kind of into a cat eye shape, so I want it to come out further so I can wipe it away more easily. What's interesting is where it's showing up a little bit more brown, that is the spot where the glitter glue ended and met the spot where there was no more glitter glue. So I don't know how well it would work with glitter glue. It's interesting. And that shade is definitely more powdery. Oh, okay, so we're getting some blue glitter. But it's more on my face than it is on my eyes. Hey guys, it's okay. It's just the storm. My phone kept blowing up earlier because it was like, warning, danger, seek shelter. So I'm going to go in with the blue right here. And I'm going to put that over. I don't know how pigmented this blue is. It kind of has a black base to it. We'll see. And see if that helps at all. Yeah, it makes it a little bit more purpley. Interesting. I'm just kind of playing with the colors here. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I would have left the look without the darkness on the outside, because I think it looked a lot prettier. Taking some of that hot pink to blend it out, and also to just kind of, I don't know, maybe fix the color a little bit. Okay, I kind of like that better. Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm focusing on this. Okay. So what do you guys have planned for the weekend? Anything? I'm actually going to a wedding. Which I'm really excited about. I love going to weddings. And I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm actually going to do 2 videos that day because there's like it's a reception at a church in the morning, and then in the evening, this is one of the things I got at Marshall's. It's the magical unicorn wipes. It says it smells like mint, magical mint. I don't see that, but I do think it smells amazing, and I wish I had a lotion that smelled like it, but I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know, it just smells really, really good. Maybe it smells sort of like Twisted Peppermint from Bath and Body Works, so like a vanilla mint almost. I don't know. Oh gosh, I feel like I've smelled it before though. So the wedding is the ceremony's in the morning at a church, and then we have like I think 4 or 5 hours in between, and then go to the reception, which is like a formal party. So I'll have to wear like a cocktail dress type thing, and so I'm gonna do like probably 2 makeup looks that day, like a daytime and nighttime. Okay. I feel like my eyes are uneven. I mean, not the eyeshadow, but like my actual eyes. Okay. So, because this is a party-themed palette, I'm gonna put some glitter liner. I'm going to use a combo between the gold one, which is Midnight Cowboy, and Junk Show, which is the pink one. And I'm just gonna take that into the crease. Like so. I pet sat this past weekend for my brother's dogs. Well, my brother and his fiance have a dog, and then my nephew has a dog, but they all live together. So I pet sat for 2 dogs, and one of them was a little tiny Chihuahua, much like Sophie, but short-haired, and his name is Spartacus. And oh my goodness, I'm just going over it with the pink one. He is so freaking cute. And at first he was like, "You're not my mom. Where's my mom? I need my mom." And after like maybe, I don't know, the first 5 hours, he was like, "Okay, hold me." And he fell asleep behind me on my pillow and put his head on my neck. It was so adorable. And then the other dog slept behind me as well. So I just put glitter in the crease. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation off camera, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back just at the tail end of blending out my foundation. I wanted to come back sooner, though, because I wanted to show you. This is a new sponge that I got. It's covered in foundation now. But it is a new sponge that I got at Marshall's. It's by the brand Kenzie. And it was $3, and it blended it out really, really nicely. So, yeah. So, and I actually had to use way less foundation, too, because it spreads it really well. It's not too hard, not too soft. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Maybelline Master Concealer. To highlight. Never noticed that kind of smells good. Okay, and then blend it out with the same sponge. But yeah, look at how fast that blends things out. Like, I would definitely recommend this sponge. It's one of the things I got at Marshall's. There is a Marshall's haul coming up still. I filmed it, I just haven't posted it, so. But yeah, I don't know. It's really, really awesome. I love it. I'm going to have to go get more because beauty blenders cost a ridiculous price. $20, I think. And I don't even like the consistency of it. So I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm just setting basically my whole face with that. I mean, I feel like out of all of the, cheaper priced sponges that I've tried, I would say this is the closest to the Beauty Blender if you like the actual one, but I still think it performs better. I feel like the Beauty Blender has always been a little bit too soft for me. Gosh, it melts the powder in really well. Like, I would almost not even have to spray my face with my powder melting spray. My rose toner. I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so this is the point where I put on my lashes, so I'm going to do that off camera until I get used to doing it on camera. I'm going to be going in with the ones we got in our BoxyCharm. If you do BoxyCharm, the Baddington lashes, they come in this cute little box, and then that is what they look like. So I'm going to put those on with the Kiss Lashes adhesive, and I'll be right back. Okay, so far I like these better, much, much better. They went on much easier. I need to get, I couldn't find my tweezers. Oh, there we go. I did have to cut them a little bit. They were a little bit long. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. These kinds of lashes I can definitely get with. And one of my subscribers suggested I try the Ardell Wispies, so I am going to try those. They sound like they would be something good. Grab my scissors. I just had to cut off just a tad bit on the end so they wouldn't be as long at the moment, I'm, of course, stupidly putting them on with my hands because, and I know it would be a lot easier with tweezers. Like I said, I couldn't find them, but yeah, these lashes, I feel like these lashes actually are, you know, really a lot easier to glue down, and they're meshing a lot easier with my natural lashes. So I definitely, I also waited a little bit longer for the glue to get tacky, which I know is something they recommend, but these lashes are definitely a little bit more natural. And I think, okay, this one end does not want to stick down. There we go. I think that these definitely, I like them. I like them way, way better. So let me just put on some mascara and see how that goes, because I know sometimes people do that to like blend them together a little bit. This one end does not want to stay down. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, they hear thunder and they just have been going ballistic. Hey guys, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Hi, Jeffrey. Come to say hi. You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? No? Okay. So, this is what they look like. Like I said, I think they look much, much better. I could definitely get used to these. I'm going to go in with, blue. I'm going to go with the Makeup Geek Royal, I think is what it's called. I'll look in 1 second. The Cobalt Blue liner. And I'll put that in my waterline. And a little bit on my lower lash line. Okay, that's pretty. I would, of course, then I dropped it. Well, at least I'm done with it. I would be afraid that when I go out that my lashes would just lift up and then they'd be gone. So I'm going in with the blue shade in the palette and this pencil brush from Tarte, the Mermaid Collection. And I have another mirror over here, which is much easier to use than the viewfinder. I'm just putting that over top of that blue liner, smudging it out. Okay. Let me know down below if you guys have issues with your lashes lifting throughout the day or night when you wear them, because like I said, I've never worn them like out and about, so I've always wondered that. I'm going to go in with the Sunkissed Bronzer from Urban Decay. I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit. Yeah, okay, I feel like it's mostly in place. Mostly in place. Like these I would actually leave on, whereas the other ones I was just like, nope, they're coming off. They were off before the video was over. But this one I feel like is much better. I think I need to cut this one a little bit more because I think it's still a little bit too long. I have little eyelashes. I mean little eyelids. Yeah, no, lashes. Yeah, lashes. I have little lashes. So, okay. And I'm going to go into my Makeup Geek blushes, which I put all in this palette here. And I'm just going to use a different brush. I'm going to use this little guy from Tarte as well, the Mermaid. Kind of reminds me of my Wet n Wild brush, but I like my Wet n Wild brush better. Yeah, see, I just feel like it doesn't deliver a lot of pigment on that brush for some weird reason. There's my Wet n Wild brush. I feel like they're almost the same brush, but for some reason, I think this one's a little bit more densely packed. Okay. Powder flying everywhere. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Kylighter, which I've actually never used since I bought it, so that's fun. But I also wanted to try Sarcophagus from Jeffree Star. So Jeffree Star has those highlighter palettes, and the more golden one had a shade in it, the lightest shade called Sarcophagus, which looks like this. And it's the one shade in that particular highlighter palette that would work for my skin tone. And he made it in a single. He's making some of the other ones as singles as well. Let's get setting powder on my shirt. I'm just gonna, this is a new one. There we go. This is the Rose Toner. And so I wanted to try this particular shade, but I also want to try the Kylie. So I'm gonna use this one first. Oh, mama, that's so pretty. I don't know why I just said, oh, mama. I never say that. But okay. And then that is so pretty. Speaking of beautiful highlighters, you guys, oh my gosh. I just ordered right before I started filming this the new Nikki Tutorial and Ofra Cosmetics highlighters in Space Baby and Cloud 9. One is like a peachy pink duochrome, and one is like a blue lavender duochrome, and they're stunning. They're absolutely freaking stunning. And I ordered them the second they went up on the website at 1 o'clock. So I'm just going to top it with a little bit of, okay, yeah, I can definitely tell the difference between with and without. I actually think these two look really pretty together. And why did people say they weren't as pigmented? I think that's pretty freaking blinding, right? I think I look a little crazy, in fact. So this is in the shade French Vanilla. Yeah, French Vanilla. So it has a little mirror, but it doesn't stand up, and it's kind of like a yellowy gold. Let me just right up at my sponge. There it is. I'm just gonna kind of go over it. It's still a little bit wet, so it'll melt it into the skin better. Okay, you guys, I'm actually really starting to love the lashes at this point. I mean, again, like, I think I could stand to cut them a little bit, but this is what I was afraid of. So I'm going to spray my Australis setting spray. You know, I didn't even use primer. I totally forgot. I mean, I used my Glam Glow Starter as primer, but I did not put actual primer. So I'm going to go in with the lip liner from MAC called Magenta. No, I need to wipe my lips off. Especially because I have lip balm on still. I use the Jack Black, the mint, natural mint and shea butter, and I really like it. I usually put it on before I start doing my makeup, and then I take it off. I'm just lining my lips with this. I was afraid I was going to get used to it. And then I'm using Girl Crush from Sugar Pill. I am going to do a video. I have one of them filmed and one I still need to on how to clean your brushes, if you're interested. And then also the other one is how long to keep your makeup, because I am a psychopath about sanitizing my makeup. This is the Hello Kitty and ColourPop collaboration lip gloss. It's like a peachy pink duochrome, and it's like a true glossy gloss. A glossy gloss. What is that here? I'm a fanatic about sanitizing my makeup because I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, oh, I've had this eyeshadow palette for two years and just toss it. Like, because I don't think it's necessarily gone bad. There's a shelf life on every product that gives you an idea of how long they think that it's going to last, but it's not an end all be all. It's just what they recommend, and it depends on how you take care of it. So I'm going to go through that in a video as well. I curled my hair with some hot rollers. They're starting to fall because it's humid and raining outside, but and I got these cat ears from my friend, so thank you for my cat ears. I like the way this look turned out. I definitely feel like I could go to a party. The palette was pretty good for $65. Do I think it's worth it? Do I think you need to have it? No. I think if you have colors in your collection just like it, you'll be fine. Just use similar shades. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching this chatty, get ready with me, first impressions, makeup tutorial style video. And I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.